lights. We need more lights in the kitchen.
Here we go.
Yeah, wow.
Hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free. And yeah, we need more lights. We've got this one light here. And then there's a light over here underneath of the microwave to light the stove, and that helps a lot. But when you're standing here at the sink, the light is behind you and it puts a shadow here. Of course at night. Right now during the day there's a window here, so it's not a problem, but at night it puts a shadow there. And then the main thing is this workstation that we've got here. This is a wonderful workstation. Everything that we need is right here, and it's the most efficient kitchen workstation that I've ever seen. Problem is the light, ceiling light is back there, and when you're standing here working, the whole counter is completely in shadow. So, I'm going to put one light above the sink over there, and I'm going to put two lights up in the ceiling going down here. And there's going to be a switch right there. So when I was installing the lower cabinets, when I had all the cabinets out, I did some wiring. I brought one wire up here. This is just one, so far, one wire of the power coming in, and the switch is going to be right there. While I was doing that, I also put in several more receptacles like this for the counter, because there was only one there and one there, I think. I added three more, which was easy to do when the lower cabinets were gone. So now I have this. I got to put a switch there running up to the light. But I made a mistake here, because, not really a mistake in the work, just a mistake in the timing. Because I was planning to run that wire up above before I put these cabinets in. It would have been very easy to do. Now, I forgot. And now these cabinets are in the way. So I'm still going to be able to do it. It's just going to be a little bit more of a stretch to get that wire running back inside the wall and up to the top where the light will be above the sink and over to these. So there's a stud right here, running right here, and this is just to the left of it, so I got to make sure that the hole that I drill up top is to the left of that stud. So now I need to drill a hole in the wall up here with not much room to work in. So this screw is where the stud is. So I want to drill it over here, drilling an 1.5 inch hole. And of course right into the top part right there. Into the top stringer of the wall. That wasn't very well planned. I think I still got room to fit my wire in there. This was kind of cool because I can't get my head up here far enough to see this, and I'm actually looking at the viewfinder of the camera to be able to see what I'm doing. I've never done that before. That's kind of neat. So now I've got this fish, and I can feed that down through the hole, bring it down here, hook the wire to it, and fish the wire back up through the wall. It's going to be a little bit more difficult because this is an outside wall and there's insulation in there. If it was an inside wall, no insulation, it's very easy. But sometimes it gets hooked up on the insulation. So now this just goes right down into that hole. Yeah, it keeps getting hung up on the insulation. So I turned the camera off for a while because it kept getting hung up on the insulation, and I spent a lot of time just trying to get it through there. But now I think it's moving again as I push it down through the wall. I can feel it, but I can't grab it. Oh, all right. There we go. So here's the wire I'll be pulling through. There's a little loop hook on the end of this. Bend two of these down. Put one wire through that loop, bend it over. Then electrical tape around it to keep it from binding on anything or from pulling apart. So now I can just go ahead and pull that up from above, right through. And there we go. So now I just have to make sure I pull enough wire through for it to reach over here to the center where the light will be. Need plenty there. That should be plenty. Okay, so once again, I'm using what's called an old work box. It allows me to put a box into a piece of sheetrock without attaching it to the studs. I talked about this in the last video that I did. I showed how it worked. Of course, you got to put the wires in before you put the box in, otherwise you can't get to the wires. Here we go, the box is solid. Now up above the sink here, you can see that it's just open to the ceiling. But when we bought the cabinets, it came with this, which is what goes up there. But as you can see, it's a little bit too wide. It sticks out here maybe an inch. So I'm going to have to rip it down a little bit. So you can see up in here where it fills in the gap nicely, but it's this much too thick, too wide, so I'm going to have to rip down that amount so it doesn't stick out past the cabinet. Alright, perfect. By the way, in case you're wondering, this gap up here is going to be filled with one great big crown mold that's going to completely fill in that gap. So now you can see this is a ½ inch back from the front, so it won't interfere with that crown molding. And then inside, it looks nice and finished. So these are the lights that I got mini flush mount LED lights. Looks like this. So it'll go up there. So I want to put it right in the center of that opening above the sink. 48. 24, there's center. 11 and a half. 5 3/4 is center. 5 3/4. Yep. There we go. Fits right in there. So now I've got the hole cut here where the box goes, and I laid this up on top and I started working. I started working up underneath of here, and I realized I don't need to do that. That was hard to reach. I can actually do it all down here. So this is the wire that comes from the switch. This is the main power wire. So I'll put that through there. And then this will be the wire that'll go from that light to the lights over here in the ceiling. So I'll go ahead and put that in. These wire nuts for grounding, for the grounding wire, is pretty cool. They have a little hole in the end, right there. See that? So you can twist the wires together and then leave one of them longer and let it stick out. So now the wire nuts are fastening the wire, and then there's one sticking out a little longer that you can use to fasten onto the ground screw. Okay, so there's two little springs on here that just push right into that hole. Just like that. So it's very easy to take down. You just pull it and it just comes off. This is the wire that goes up to the ceiling lights. Okay, switch is in. First light is in. Let's see if it works. Woohoo! That's a beautiful thing. Wow, what a difference that makes. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to get dark outside. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock. So now that it's dark, I can really see what a difference this makes. Still got 2 more lights to put in the ceiling, but it's, like I said, it's after 6 o'clock this evening, so I'm done for tonight. I'll get back on the rest of this tomorrow. Well, come here, dear one. Come on. Check this out.
Did you get it done?
The switch. Turn on the switch.
Oh, yes.
Is that going to work?
Yes, you can see so nicely here.
Yep.
This is so pretty. I love it. Oh, how handy that's going to be. Look at that. Really good lighting here.
Yep.
The whole place is going to be lit up. That's great. And like, we can put this light on?
Yeah, this is over the
For the stove.
over the stove. Yep.
Now, weren't we going to, you're going to
Yeah.
put two more
Two
up
more
there.
lights here. I was planning to do that tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to have time.
Okay, okay.
Because we got to pack.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be able to go.
Yep. So it looks like
It's
we're
starting
going.
to get better.
Looks like we're going to Florida,
Yeah.
and she's still on the mend, but she's doing well. So
Yeah.
we got to pack up and get out of here. So that means these lights up here, I'll have to wait until I get back from Florida to finish them.
Well, I know they're going to look really cool. That is great, hon.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm sorry. I just feel like that I'm not 100%, but I'm enough stronger that I think we'll go ahead and go. It's going to be good for me to be down there.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we went to a concert the other night for both of our grandchildren who were in a district choir with their school, and we drove about 200 miles to get there, and she did fine driving that far and then going to the concert. So
Got to lay down the back for just a little while.
right.
But no, that encouraged me that I think it's going to be fine.
So that was kind of a test to see how she's going to do on the road, and she was fine with it. So,
Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm so much better. I can actually get air down into my lungs now. So, all right. Well, this. I'm just picturing this with the painting and all the little trim and the floor done, and this is going to be the coolest kitchen. This is an awesome workstation right here.
Yep.
It is so convenient.
We'll have to explain the workstation to you in a later video.
Yeah, but it's very handy.
Yep.
And I got a bunch of stuff moved in.
Yep. Oh yeah, most of the cabinets are full now. We got all that stuff up off of the living room floor in my office where we had it all, and it's all back up in here now. So
Yeah, we got stuff put away.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, I did part of it, and then I sat
I don't know if they can see that.
and directed
Yeah,
Bill.
we got stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I just mentioned to Bill where I thought maybe stuff should go, and he did a lot of it when I got a little tired of. Anyway, I did quite a bit of it, but then we worked together. Alrighty.
So there you go, lights.
Yes, it's so pretty.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
Yeah, and we love you guys, and yeah, we're gonna start getting ready to go.
Yep, and we'll see you in the next video.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.